I the asshole for saying yes to my boyfriend's public proposal and then turning him down in private?
Ooh, okay.
So my 26 female boyfriend, 28 male, and I have been dating for about 3 years. Things have been good, but I've been clear that I'm not ready for marriage just yet. I've told him I need more time to feel comfortable with such a big step.
And he was like, fuck you. I'm going to do this in the park.
Yeah. Well, a few weeks ago, we went to a big party hosted by his family for his dad's 60th. I noticed that he was acting a little nervous, but didn't think much of it.
So he's an asshole on two fronts. He's doing he's ruining someone else's party.
He's
and
doing
also was like,
damn.
That's awesome.
I
What do you mean
didn't
there's going to be a
even think about
conversation
that.
about this? This is already cut and dry, motherfucker.
Yeah. I noticed that he was acting a little nervous, but didn't think much of it. Then during the event, he got everyone's attention, got down on one knee, and proposed to me in front of all his friends and family.
Oh, God.
I was completely caught off guard and panicked. Now, I've heard stories about how rejecting someone in public can humiliate them, and I really didn't want to do that to him, especially in front of everyone he cares about, so I said yes in the moment. Everyone cheered, and he looked so happy. I felt horrible for misleading him, but I didn't know what else to do. After the party, on the car ride home, I told him privately and explained that while I love him, I'm not ready to get married yet, and that I only said yes to avoid embarrassing him in front of everyone. I thought being honest in private was the best thing to do. He got really upset and said I'd humiliated him even more because now he has to go back and tell everyone that we're not actually engaged. He said I should have just said no at the party if that's how I felt. I feel terrible that I've hurt him and put him in this position, but I also feel like he put me on the spot in front of everyone without considering my feelings.
Yeah.
We've yet to tell his family or anyone, and they keep calling and texting to give their congrats, which is upsetting him even more, and I'm seeing videos of his friends posted online of him getting on one knee, so it's pretty public now. So I read it, am I the asshole? Should I have just said no in public, or was I right to spare him the embarrassment in the moment?
I don't know, because I don't want to say, like, I'm going to say not the asshole.
I 1000% believe not the asshole. I
Yeah.
think this is honestly really fucked up of him to
No,
do.
that's the thing, is like, I'm trying to, when weighing the moral actions here, first of all, I think
it's damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Yeah, no, either way, because then, yeah, it's going to be, that's an awkward car ride home, and then everyone...
he drove you there, A. Then he put you on the spot in front of everybody.
There's
so
already
then,
a power imbalance here, yeah.
if you had said no, he would have been mad at you for humiliating him in front of everybody. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, and this sucks, because I feel like, and maybe this is a bit of an overreaction, but the way he's acting about it is like a relationship killer to me.
Yeah, no, I don't think it's an overreaction at all.
Because, like, to me, that's just so...
I think she has a right to be mad at him, and he doesn't have a right to be mad at her at all.
Yeah, and I agree with that, actually, because if you tell someone, hey, I'm not ready for marriage,
and then you put them on the spot to manipulate them into saying yes, you actually did a bad thing, believe it or not.
And more importantly, you ruined someone else's party. So I mean,
that's a big thing. I would be pissed as your father.
Yeah, I'd be like,
I'd be like, well, fuck me, I guess. Damn.
Yeah.
Shit.
Jesus.
Unless they talked about it beforehand, but I assume that would be really funny if they did. Like, you talk to your dad to be like, hey, Dad, is it cool if I propose to my girlfriend? Someone has no idea that I'm doing this. Like, you have more communication with your own dad than with your girlfriend. That'd be really funny.
And then he was like, hell yeah, and you guys high-fived and just fucking...
It just sounds like your boyfriend's a very selfish person that is not thinking about your needs nearly as much as you're thinking about his.
Yeah, and then he's getting mad when other people are like texting, like congratulating him.
Just
when,
fucking
like,
lie, dude.
Yeah.
Just lie until you're getting engaged.
Yeah.
And then break up and
just
say,
keep
yeah, we
pushing
broke it off.
Yeah, exactly.
Who
Yeah.
cares?
Yeah. Because, yeah, the way out of this would have been... Okay, I understand. I'm going to lie to everybody.
I'm so sorry. Now I will lie.
Yeah.
And I mean, honestly,
or even tell the fucking truth, like own up to it. I feel like that's
he's
the
the
more
one that
shitty.
fucked up.
Yeah, you're the one that.
You don't propose unless you know it's going to be a yes.
Yeah.
Like, everyone talks about a proposal beforehand.
Yeah, usually, I hope, because
you should.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should.
That would be not okay to do it. I feel like, God, we really, first of all, also cell phones were a mistake because people filmed it too. Oh, God.
It's fully his mistake.
But it's
You
his
should
fault.
not
Yeah,
feel
it's
bad
not-
about this at all.
Yeah, no, not at all. Yeah, not the asshole. 100%. Fuck, man.
I find it so funny in stories like this. Like, I'm trying to imagine the other side, really. And what you can't be like, but his emotions, without disregarding her emotions.
Yeah.
Like, she's so not in the wrong, it's crazy to me. Because, like, if you say, but, well, he was upset, she should have just said no in the first place. But what if she's uncomfortable?
Yeah.
She has a right to
There
not be
was-
uncomfortable in public because of her boyfriend.
There was a lack of, like, confrontational consent, if that makes sense. Like,
yeah, something like that.
yeah, like, you're...
And I think people don't understand. This is something, too, that I experienced in my family.
yeah.
It's like a manipulation thing. When people get mad at you and start a scene in public, it's to manufacture you being malleable and consent in the room. So
Yeah.
like my mom, the big thing that happened when we had our big like the no contact, the big exploding thing that
caused
happened.
it. Yeah,
Was we were eating at a salad fucking bar and she started crying and yelling at me and we left and we were both arguing and essentially she would do this all the time where she would get mad and start crying and start raising her voice at us in public in a restaurant and we would then have to sit there and look like ungrateful children because she's a mom and she's yelling. Or, and it's something that I've talked about before where my brothers, it would happen so much to them that they would just go like nonverbal. They would just like go like, I don't care. And they just accept that they look like assholes in public. And it's like a shaming thing. It's a shaming of how dare you not, anything could have triggered it.
and
like
a power thing, too, yeah.
Like there was one time where she did it where my brother was telling a story about how someone stole cash from the cash register at work and it ended up being a big misunderstanding. And my mom got upset that happened to him. So she started yelling and crying. And he... Sorry, you can cut that out. But
Yeah.
like he was like... He's an anxiety-ridden guy. Wonder why. And
Can't be
the whole
anything
time
related
he's
to
like,
this.
why are you crying? I don't understand. And all of a sudden, you look like you're yelling at your mother in public who's crying.
Yeah.
And you look like an asshole. And the shit is fucking abusive, dude.
Oh, 100%, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. That didn't even take me a second to
Well,
think, yeah.
Because if it happens to you, you're like, wait, no, this is fucking unfair. I'm forced to be feeling these uncomfortable feelings. And it's not about a right to comfort. It's not about a right to anything above anything. It's about being with somebody who is going to make the situation around you unsafe at any moment. So you decide to, it's like a power struggle.
Yeah.
They want you to go with them at whatever it is that they're saying because they need to feel in control of you for whatever reason.
Jesus, man.
Yeah. And the only way out of it is to not give in and to just make a fucking scene. And just be like, yeah, no, fuck all these people. Fuck you. I'm leaving.
Yeah.
Which is what happened. And a public proposal, I view it as very similar.
No, yeah.
If that happened to me, I would say no, and I would leave, and I would never see anybody in that room again. But it is something that you just shouldn't do to somebody that you love, man.
Yeah, I agree with that.
If you love somebody, you wouldn't do that to them.
Yeah. Especially if they tell you point fucking blank.
I'm going to say no. I'm gonna say no.
Yeah, I don't want
this
marriage right now. Yeah.
Don't do it.
I think she wants marriage right now. Something
She doesn't
tells
fucking
me.
know.
She doesn't know what's going on in her brain.
She was like, I don't want marriage right now.
Yeah.
Could have been like a yes in the future. And he just fucking ruined
When, he
it.
said, when she said right now, she actually meant that
Like, right
second.
now.
So a
Like,
second
2
later, she was
seconds
like,
later,
I'm
fine.
ready.
Mm-hmm.
Totally. I'm going to call my dad, see if we can do this.
But yeah, that was the conversation was like, maybe people have forgotten because this used to be a trend on Reddit, public proposals and the concept of a public proposal. And, other people might be uncomfortable seeing a public proposal.
Oh, yeah.
Like not related to them. Is it more ethical to do it in public? Which I think, I don't know. If you're at Disney, you should kind of expect there's going to be a proposal.
Yeah, at some point.
At some point.
It's just we were dealt the cards that were given, you know.
You're at a fucking lake. It's a wedding spot. You know what I mean? But yeah, you should have the consent of the other person to do a public proposal.
Agreed.
You should talk about it beforehand. Even if they're like, yeah, I want to get married to you.
Yeah, it's the public part is the thing. Yeah. Simple as that, man.
Yeah,
Shit.
man. Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
Solved it.
Solved it.